Welcome,
welcome to the JO
welcome to the
show.
JO
Welcome
Show.
to the JO
Welcome to the
show.
JO Show. Welcome, welcome,
Welcome to the JO
welcome to the
show.
JO
Welcome
Show.
to the JO
Welcome to the JO Show.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors, like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the JO Show.
Welcome,
Welcome,
welcome to the JO
welcome to the JO
Welcome
Show.
to the JO.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Welcome,
Welcome,
welcome to the JO.
welcome to the JO Show. Welcome to the JO Show.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jo. This is the Jo Show Unedited. We talk music, we talk movies, we talk sports, we talk entertainment, and we damn sure talk all things Cleveland. EP, what up, big dog?
Hey man, I'm just here to see another Monday with y'all. Hope everybody's Mother's Day went good yesterday on the fella side as well as on the female. Hey,
Hey, if the show don't roll when you see this, if your shoulders don't roll when you hear this, you are a hater. You are a hater. Yeah. Piggyback, man. I hope every mother had a great Mother's Day, man. The weather was beautiful for you guys all weekend, so that was a great plus. That was a great plus. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy. It's your boy Jo. That's your boy EP. This is the JO Show Unedited. Listen, if you clicked on this, as always, thank you. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate all the love and support. Continue to show that love. We will show it right back to you. Hit that like for your boy. Hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Follow, share, leave your comments, man. We're streaming on multiple platforms. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. And we're on Instagram. At Instagram, got to hit that link that's in the bio at the JL Show, one word unedited. On Facebook and YouTube at the JL Show, one word unedited. On Twitch, one word, the JL Show unedited. Easy. Excuse me. Easy. What's going on, big dog?
man, like I said, I'm glad that every mother, and I hope the fellas had a good Mother's Day too, taking care of the women. Either it's the mother of your kid or your wife. Uh,
What's up?
JL, I don't want to get into it real quick, but if you don't mind giving me a mild moment real quick, because I mean,
Easy.
we
Have the
do
floor.
talk everything Cleveland, and sometimes we get deep. Um, I seen a report that saddened me, and it was on Mother's Day when I seen this, that in the city of Cleveland, they got more kids writing out and thinking it's normal to write out their obituaries than filling out and writing essays. And see,
Oh,
that's
wow.
something that concerns me because yet, how does it cool to be laid to rest at a young age or think it's okay
Yeah, to have that
to,
mindset.
to have that mindset? Thank you. Took the words right out of my mouth that I'm tired of saying we got to do better, but we have to, something has to go on. And it can't just be me, Jo, or one individual out there, but something has to be made or created for these kids. Because I never thought about, anything of death or being shot or,
No,
going to jail
no.
and none of this as a kid. Not even in my teenage years as from 16 to 21. I just didn't I just didn't
Man,
look at it like that, man, and that,
that's
that really
heartbreaking.
hurt me. Yeah, that
Yeah, that's
really hurt me.
heartbreaking, man.
So I just want to see if the city of Cleveland could create something because that stat was very heartwarming and very touching. Actually, brought tears to my eyes. Like I even cussed. I said, "What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Let me catch my kid right now." The obituary.
Man, that's
Come on, man.
yeah, that's I mean, it's unfortunate because it's just a reality. These kids see this so much and
Yeah.
it puts them in a state of that's gonna be me. They don't get to have these stories of people making it out and people making the right decisions. It's like they're
Right.
constantly around this negativity, and sometimes it absorbs them and it makes them have these thoughts of, I'm not going to see 18 or I'm not going to see 21 or, and then it's heartbreaking to hear that, man. I didn't even know anything about that stat, so that's very heartbreaking to
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah, I'll send it to you, man. It hurt me, man. So, needless to say, I just wanted to have a mild moment on that because one thing is, I really don't like adults. I love kids, man. Kids,
Yeah,
they'll
for
be
sure.
honest, man. They'll be like, "EP, you got a big nose. Hey, you right. You ain't lied to me.
Right, you ain't said nothing right. You
Seriously,
ain't said
yeah.
nothing wrong.
Adult would lie to you. You got a cute nose. Nah, motherfucker, just say it's big. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, needless to say, I just want us to do better with our own kids and get more of an understanding. My daughter surprised me when she got her license. Her and her friend came over and drove over, took her mom car. Mom let her drive over, and we spent a good 4 hours together, man, kicking and chilling, man, and
yeah, no
laughing.
doubt.
So I want those moments for everybody, man. Just no matter what it is, try to make it work and just put your best foot forward because these kids is going through a lot, man. So just try to
They
have a
are,
little bit more
for sure.
patience and understanding, man.
It ain't like how it was when we was coming up. You know what I mean? We have to understand
Yeah,
that. Just like it
yeah,
wasn't when we were coming up with our parents. So like,
hmm
we gotta understand the same thing. That's for sure, man.
yeah.
Yeah, shout outs, man. So it was an interesting stat. So, all three coaches for Cleveland, as far as professional sports, as far as the Guardians and the Browns and the Cavaliers, all three coaches in their first year won Coach of the Year.
hmm
Now, I know it don't really mean anything, but I thought it was kind of cool to hear that.
I mean, it's
I
still a
think,
good accomplishment. Yeah.
yeah, I think Stephen Vogt for the most part was out of pure nowhere coming on. I mean, he just got done playing the game, and then he took over for Tito, and we all saw what the Guardians did last year, and yeah, I thought that was well deserved. Kenny Atkinson for sure.
Mhm.
There's still some asterisks beside Kevin's fancy, as I like to call him, with some of these coaches of the year, but yeah, I thought it was a cool little thing to know that we asked for some, like, it was so funny is that we asked for some type of stability, especially in the Browns organization as far as coaching is concerned.
hmm
And then, we get the stability, but not the outcome that we want. So now you got to pick your poison. Do you appreciate the fact that we've had a head? I mean, Kevin has been the longest tenured head coach, I believe,
hmm
since since what, 99. So I take that with a grain of salt, and I thought that was pretty dope. That for what it's worth, they're trying to make an effort, sports teams, to have some type of stability and longevity. And like the Cavs, I hope the Browns, if they can, recognize who the problem really is and make the move like the Cavs did. Then I think we'll be better off. But that's neither here nor there, man. Uh, Another shout out to the Steelyard Walmart. I'm shouting them out, man. Shouting them out, big dog, for being the 10th worst store in America. The 10th worst store in America.
Where is this
And
location at?
if I would say anything, I don't disagree with none of it. That
Oh, it's
is
in
the
Cleveland.
worst. Yeah, the Steelyard,
Okay.
the
Okay.
Walmart, bro. It is the worst place to visit ever. Like, I don't care what you trying to go to Walmart for. I would definitely drive past that one. I don't care if I stayed next door to the bitch. I'll still try to find a way to go to the next one. And when I saw that, I'm like, damn, it just don't get no better. I mean, in 2018, that's when it really started to become like the joke. Like, it just really started to take a dive, and ain't shit changed, man. Ain't shit changed. That's sad. Don't go there, y'all. I'm telling you.
That
Unless you
was
got a
one of
strap.
the best worst accomplishments I ever heard. So yeah, I
Yeah.
thought something happened. Like, where is this at? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it did. Something did happen.
Yeah,
They kept their spot as being one of
the
the worst.
worst.
Yeah.
Top 10.
And then Deion
Okay.
Sanders, man. So I know we touched on this before about the their his athletes having high GPAs, but for the first time in 120 years, though, all players averaged at least a 3.0, like every last one of them. So not only is he teaching the game of football, but I'm pretty sure he's teaching the game of life, and he's holding these student athletes accountable. Like, you're a student athlete, you're not an athlete student, you're a student athlete, and I applaud him for holding them accountable in that regard, because if football don't work, what you got? You know what I mean? So big thing with that, dog. And then last but not least, man, in Lemon Township, Ohio, the 27-year-old named Deshaun Presley. So he seen a 87-year-old woman getting her purse snatched and took off after the guy, wrestled him to the ground, and held him there until the police got there. He said when he saw it, it was no hesitation. It was just a quick reaction. I immediately thought about mine. Like, you out here snatching purses from old ladies, man. Like, and I wish I had the coward's name. Didn't get a chance to get his name, but the 87-year-old, her name was Patricia Growings, and I'm so glad that you're safe and that you had someone that was willing to be a hero for you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, you out here robbing 87-year-old women, man, for their purse. Like, get a fucking life. Like, get a life. And Deshaun Presley, man, kudos to you, big dog. If it means anything, it was a young black man and an older white woman. And immediately I just thought about my grandmother. It had nothing to do with race.
No race.
Nothing to do with color. It had nothing to do with anything. Wrong is wrong. And I'm so happy and proud to see, people out here in the world that still give a shit and would do something like that. So yeah, man. Those my shout outs, man. Got any shout outs for us?
No, I'll get a shout out to everybody that listen and follow to us every Monday, Friday, and whatever exclusive we come up with. But at the same time, no, I don't really have too many accomplishments. I just want us to keep God first, and let's just keep on doing the things that you hear here, like people doing good community work. Not to be in the worst, top 10 or nothing, but just basically doing things just to inspire. That's my final thing. Just inspire, man.
All right, well, look, man, I got a couple stories before we get into these casts and everything.
Take your time.
So, let me ask you a question. Because this happened in LA. There was an Amazon worker. What was he do? So he came through, he dropped off a package, and then he dropped off another package. So it's happened in LA. The guy's looking at the Ring camera. You see the Amazon driver dropped it off. Then he proceeded to turn around and drop his pants and take a shit right in front of your fucking door. What would be your reaction, dog?
I clearly don't understand. Did this guy do something to the Amazon worker, or
No.
the Amazon worker just said?
He just said, dog, there's some shitting people going on. Like, there was a road rage incident. I don't know where it was at, but this lady followed this lady home and then proceeded to get out her car and take a shit on her hood. Like I don't know what these shitty people, like there's some shitty people, some people dropping shit out here, man. Like I don't know what this is. Is this a new fad or something, or new trend?
But the guy seen it on
or whatever the fuck, new TikTok. Yeah. And the lady who took the shit on the hood, the driver was in the fucking car when she did it. Like, dude, like these some nasty motherfuckers out here. But no, nothing at all. Like, I don't know yet. I mean, the story has yet to get into real details, but I just think you were just delivering a package and was like,
yeah, because I know it's hard. I know it's hard working in a truck, and you got deliveries, and you got
them shits get
you got to stop
them
at
guts.
the cleanest spot you could find. It might be a
you
sheet.
Get them back them guts, nigga. It's like, you know what?
But
and then look, and then he wiped himself with a paper towel that then stuffed them in the flower pot. Like, just disrespectful. Like, what the hell is going on with this?
Sit in the flower pot. All right,
like, dude, why not just find you a McDonald's or something and just,
Again, so you asked me if I seen that on my Ring camera.
Yeah.
One, I'm gonna I'm gonna ask the young man to come pick that shit up because I know what you're doing. If not, I'm taking that. I'm calling Amazon,
Mhm.
and I'm not gonna do nothing shady like shoot them in the ass from behind, anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and call Amazon, and I'm gonna get me some free shit for the rest of my life.
Hey, look,
For
Amazon said that they gonna look into it, but
yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm doing, looking into it. I got it on the ring camera.
yeah, I got you,
All I
big.
gotta
You're
do
right.
is call an attorney. You know what I mean? I'm about to get paid. Now
Y'all
for
niggas
the
crazy.
lady with the road rage, once she'd have got up on my hood, I'd have pulled off. She'd
I,
have
I I
just
don't
did it
understand.
on
I was like,
herself.
damn, like, yeah,
She'd
I'd have
have
pulled
just
off
shit
on
on
that shit.
herself.
Like, for real. You follow me home. Like, first of all, you follow
Yeah,
me home to this shit. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck is happening, man?
yeah.
That
I'm
shit
still
crazy.
in the car. Yeah, I'm going backwards. You gonna fall?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You got me fucked up. You gonna take this
Mhm,
shit with you, literally.
mhm.
Um, hey, so you hear Albie Shore? He had a little interview and he was talking about
P
he think
Diddy.
Puffy's the reason why he fucked up. I mean, he
Yeah,
always felt he had something to do with Kim Porter, but
yeah.
he like, yeah, he and then it's so crazy that it's come. I mean, what the Kim Porter thing has been out there, but now he's coming out with this shit, and it's like, Diddy right in the middle of his Take That tour. So it's like, yeah, I don't know what's about to happen, dog. Like,
I pretty much try to stay out of rich people problems, but
I know they just put it
I
in his
didn't
face.
see that. I didn't see the interview when I was strolling on YouTube. I seen that he had just did an interview where he had said that basically P Diddy had something to do with his baby mom's or wife at the time, death. So I don't like to hear negative shit, and it's all propaganda. And I'm a conspiracy theory, so I didn't want to get too deep into it.
Yeah,
It's sometimes getting a little too much. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
the last report was Michael Myers is now,
yeah. I know, right?
yeah,
Anybody getting it. Michael B. Jordan, everybody.
yeah, Michael Myers. If y'all don't know who that is, not the monster. That your boy, Austin
Austin Powers,
Powers. Yeah.
baby.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So I try to stay out of it.
And it's just I think, he's in enough shit, like, and just to compile it with whatever you're feeling right now. I don't know, but I thought
Yeah,
that was interesting.
yeah, it is. It's
Um,
very interesting how this shit gonna play out.
I
You know.
know that's, and then I believe so. He hired an all women's like lawyer team and shit. I don't know how it's gonna play out for him.
Yeah.
Um, the
That's
judge might see through that shit.
yeah.
It's witnesses that they trying to find and hide, and all. It's just like this shit.
It's too
This is
much.
it's going to end one way or another though. But shit,
Mhm.
boy, hey, China, they're introducing Agent Hospital. That is the world's first AI powered hospital.
Mhm. What up, Dusty? What up, brother?
What's going
The
on, big dog?
the first what now, JL?
The first AI powered hospital,
Well, shit,
which
bring it
means they're
over
going to
to
have.
America. But I
So
don't
they
think
they're,
it's
they're
yeah.
going to
I don't
have. I'm sorry, they're going to have 41 AI doctors and 4 nurses. Um, I believe it's created by the University of Tsinghua, I believe, if I'm saying it right. And they said they can handle over 10,000 cases in just a few days.
Well, then what the fuck we doing with the rest of the damn doctors and nurses and everything out here?
I mean,
And second of all, I look at it like this: is it gonna be able to come here? Because China always been advanced, and that's the sad part, JL. You know,
I don't think with
I
Trump,
don't.
why Trump is in this bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, no.
But you would be cool with that though?
What?
Having an
AI
AI doctor
doctor?
work on you? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's better than me using myself. And if they certified, all right, Dusty, I
How do
want to
you
give him a
certify
shout
it?
out.
How
Hold
do you
on, JL.
certify it?
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
go ahead.
JL. Hold on. Dusty, I just really want to let you know. Hey, this is one of let all the people know. This is my best friend, one of the best comedians, my best friend. Like he's going to be performing here in Columbus for the Father's Day special. If y'all could come to Columbus, if
Nice.
y'all looking and watching, one of my favorite friends, one of my best friends, my homie, my brother. And like I said, at the same time, this shit is crazy, Jail. But I'm with the AI, you know, because if this is what the future is holding, I could take a doctor as well as I could take the AI. Hey, well, look, the doctor said this. Let me go ahead with the AI and see what this saying, and compare. You know, because sometimes these doctors ain't in your best interest. The AI don't know who you is. They just going off of what you tell them the symptoms is. So I'm with it. I mean that's a plus. China, hey, step it up. You know,
Yeah,
I
I don't know how I feel about it. You know,
mm,
I'll let them try it out first on someone else, and then we'll see how it go. Yeah, I'll be down with that shit. Yeah. We might have to go ahead and check you out, man. Shout out to you, Dusty Lewis, man. Shout out to you, big dog. Appreciate you watching the show. Yeah, we
yeah,
might
it's
get down
Father's
there.
Day, so bring y'all ladies. You know, like I
Yeah.
said, tickets is $15. I'm thinking about doing a special. I'll be hosting. Thinking about doing an early bird special for $10. You know, just to get it in there, and $20 at the door. But at the same time, I'm really interested in this AI though, JL. That's some good news because I'm not putting the phone up to my head to check my fever. I
Yeah.
talk to the AI, but at the same time, this might be something that might help people, get their health together. Because a lot of people, first of all, JL, and this is something that men have, is black people, black men, especially don't like going to the doctor. So if you go to the AI, that might help you a little better.
I'm saying that too. That's why I said I don't know how I feel about it, Dusty. I mean, it's like, yeah, that's a great innovation, but they can also be pre-programmed
Right.
to do
That's
what
true.
America's been doing to us since the beginning any fucking way.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know how I
It
think
go
about it.
both
Like,
ways, but
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I see, cause look, Thailand, they doing the same thing with cops. Yeah, they brought the first cop out, the first AI street patrol cop on some RoboCop shit. So like, yeah, that shit's coming. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's again, AI, like I don't trust the shit now. Like on my phone, like as AI, what's your door looking like? And he gonna tell me something. He gonna tell me something totally different. So then that nigga supposed to be working on my knee and shit. I get a new elbow or something. I get a second elbow on my motherfucking arm. Like I don't know. I just
It's a tricky situation. Like you said, let's see how it works and let's go from there. But if you got to put your race on there, I'm not doing it. I'm putting other.
yeah. I'm
I'm
putting
putting
AI.
other.
I'm putting, I'm just like you, dog. So take care of me. Oh shit. Hey man, so I'm sorry. We're gonna transition to the Cavs, man, I swear. But so the Browns, they signed two players.
Mhm,
Um, they signed a safety, Demonte Casey, and a
mhm,
wide receiver. I think it's Keshawn Johnson. Um, and they signed him right after rookie camp. They had a little tryout right after a mini, little rookie mini camp and shit. I seen some highlights. I looked them up. The dude, the receiver, Keyshawn, or I think it's Kisson. Excuse me. He's 6 foot, 6'1", 216. From what I saw from the film, he can separate. Um, got some decent hands. I mean, you will say something about him being in Conference USA, but
mhm,
I really don't. I mean, if we're not going to look at Shador at Jackson State, then we're not going to do that to anybody. We're just going to take him as a player.
mhm,
Yeah. So I'm explaining. Kassan Johnson is an undrafted. Well, he wasn't an undrafted free agent, but he just got a little tryout after the rookie minicamp, and
mhm,
they signed him. And then Demonte Casey. So he's been around. I mean, he was signed in 2015 as a fifth round pick.
right.
He came out of San Diego State, so he's
Mhm,
got about 8 years in the league. But traveled a little bit. He's been with the Cowboys, the Falcons. Just recently the Steelers, and now with the Browns. I saw it as a Juan Thornhill swap. Like they both play safety. Juan goes to Pittsburgh. We get him. I know up and down with his availability. I think he played we played 14 games last season, I believe. The year prior was 12, and then I think the year prior to that it was like 6. He looks he plays physical. I mean, he came from Pittsburgh, and for nothing else, I know Pittsburgh always played physical on defense. So yeah, come up and hit you. He can track the ball. He's a vet, so you put him with Delpit. You know what I mean? You put him with Ronnie Hickman. You may have something there. I mean, again, I definitely saw the just Thornhill. We just gonna swap out type of deal, but just two names to look out for as the
Yeah,
Browns.
and I hope the Browns, use these characters and these new position players to be able to have some kind of trade bait, because all these motherfuckers ain't gonna make the team, and these
No, 'cause
contracts
look,
are not guaranteed.
yeah, look, as
So
of right now, not to
yeah,
cut you off, as of right now, is Jerry Jeudy, Cedric Tillman, Jamari Thrash, David Bell, Deontay Johnson, and now Kasan Johnson. It's like you're not keeping all of them. Yeah,
right.
you know what I mean?
But what the Browns are doing, JL, and what I was gonna say is they're building a competition room, and that's what we want. You know what I mean? So that's cool. I'm not against. I mean, this is gonna make our safeties work harder and our receiver room work harder, because we really have no identity with this team yet. We just have a bunch of what if players. I mean, and I'm not trying to, crap on anybody, but I'm just being honest. Like, we don't know with Shador. We don't know with Gabriel. We don't know with this person. So make it a competition room, and make the right choices. That's all it's gonna come down to, is making the right choices. But yet I like the fact that we're doing something as an organization to make it competition, so nobody gets lazy and settle on what we have seen in the past.
yeah, because like we've all said, or at least I know I've said that this team isn't like in a rebuild stage. You know what I
Right.
mean? They're not far off. It all comes down to the quarterback, of course, but if you can add certain pieces to help your quarterback even on defense, then yeah, I'm all for it. Do what y'all gotta do.
Yeah. I don't know if this is bullshit or not, but I've seen this on YouTube that the only reason Miles Garrett is staying is because he doesn't want to play with Deshaun Watson. He doesn't want Deshaun Watson on the team. So for that to be a statement from Miles Garrett, these are allegations. Again, I didn't watch the interview, I didn't see it, but it makes sense. No wonder they gave you the rest of his money, Miles. So, I mean, I think that's kind of real critical, that Miles don't want to be with Deshaun, and he wants to move on. I guess he don't see the work ethic or the leadership, and that's why Miles said he knew who we was getting, and we got Shador. So that's what made him stay.
Shador made him stay.
No, I'm
Or just
saying that's what
the
made
fact
him
that
say,
Deshaun is not going to be.
yeah, that's what made him say when they asked, do you know who the quarterback that's coming in? You know what I mean? And I think that the Browns are really going to have a dynamic duel at a quarterback. We're going to have one that's a run option, and we're going to have one that's going to be a pocket quarterback. I'm just thinking we're trying to find an identity. But I
So
thought
did
that
you
was
watch any of
interesting.
it?
Yeah,
Did you? I mean,
yeah,
did you see any of it? So like,
yeah, I
what
watched
you
it.
take from it?
I didn't see Miles Garrett say shit. It was somebody like me and you showing pictures of an interview saying this is what, you know what I mean?
Oh no.
He,
I meant the rookie minicamp. Were you able to see
yeah,
any
yeah,
highlights from that?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So what was
yeah.
your take from that?
I mean, it's just mini camp, like we said. You know what I mean? I'm not really, I need to see you in the trenches when a preseason game or somebody really trying to rush and knock you, the hell out of you. But I seen some pretty passes from Gabriel, and I seen some pretty passes from Shador. I seen the running back room looking real nice. You know what I mean? They look like they hungry, and I, I have to see it. It's just all good on paper, bro. That's all I
Yeah.
can
I
say.
mean, that's why it's like, as much as I hate to see him go on the business side of it, it's like I think they'll be okay in the backfield. It just would be
Yeah.
hard not to see 24 back there, and I get
No,
that
he's
completely.
staying. He's staying or just retired, Chubbs. I need you. I can't see you in a nobody else's jersey. That'll piss me off.
I mean, I guess if he doesn't get picked up at any point, it could be a possibility, I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
where else was he
I
gonna
just
go?
can't see them. The Steelers would do some ignorant shit and pick them up. Cincinnati, somebody would do some ignorant. I don't want to see that, and that's just my take
Yeah,
on it. I just don't
yeah,
want
for
to see. And my shoulders are still moving, but I'm being a hater.
sure. Yeah,
Browns,
no
do
doubt,
not let
man.
them go.
Hey, look, if you can keep them, do it. And listen, we're
Yeah,
streaming on multiple platforms. I'm sorry, dog. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Instagram. At Instagram, that link is in the bio. At the Jail Show, one word, unedited. Facebook and YouTube. At the Jail Show, one word, unedited. Twitch, one word. The Jail Show, unedited. Um, I'm sorry. What was you saying though? What do you want to say for you?
no, I was just gonna say at the end of the day, if the Browns gonna let them go, just fire the running back coach and let him be the running back coach. I mean, I don't know, JR. I can't have Chubbs leave out the building. It might be funny as all get out, but Chubbs, help these
Yeah,
young
that's
boys,
serious though.
man. I
Yeah, let's
mean,
go
I'm
ahead and
serious. I'm
fire the running
serious,
back
man.
coach and just put Nick
Chubbs,
Chubb there.
you're the running back coach. You know what I mean? And if you want to,
That's
you could be a
insane.
running back player coach. You can get out
That's
there
insane.
every time. Yeah.
Well, hopefully they be able to keep him, man.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Let's get to the elephant, man.
Oh
Let's
Lord.
just So game 4 for me. Of course, they lost the game in the first half. You know, I don't know because I seen Indiana do it before. I mean, they were hot in game 1, I
One.
believe it was.
Yeah.
So I've seen it, but like the shit's getting out of hand, like out of hand. Like I was saying off air, man. Like the numbers in the first half was just insane. Like field goal, Cavs shot 25% from the field in the first half.
Hmm.
Indiana shot 60%
Hmm.
from the field. Bro, 5 of 19 from 3-point line in the first half. Indiana was 12 of 18 in the first half. 6 points in the paint. The Cavs had 6 paint points in the first half to Indiana's 30. Points off turnovers, 5 to Indiana's 23. Like it was lights out from Jump Street. And
Yeah.
what was so crazy with the 3-point shot for me was like at the end of it all, it ended up being they both took 34 shots. They made 15, we made 14. But it doesn't seem like that at all because all that shit came in the second half. Like for us, I don't know, like I'm trying to find some type of fault other than Mitchell doesn't come back out in the second half, which I don't think it would have changed anything.
No.
But like as much as you can blame, I do blame a little bit of rotation with Kenny. Like I said, I think he's getting away from the 10, 11 men we was doing and kind of sticking to 6 or 7 and shit. And you know, I just don't know how else. Like, how do you look at that? I mean, how do you look at that game when the first half was just so lopsided? It wasn't like they were dominating them. Like, well, they were in the paint, I guess, but it was just weird, man. And I don't even know how to describe it. But if you can just tell me what was you thinking? Like, I don't know if you watched the second half. I didn't, but if you saw that first half, please tell me, bro. What was going through your mind?
Well, first of all, I want to say this. There's only one person over there smiling. I wish we could bring him on right now. Killer over there like this. Yeah, let's get to the elephant in the room. So back to the topic at hand. It's everything that you said, Jay. I mean, the stats that I looked at it and wrote down the stats that you bullet pointed as well. That you're not going to win a game like that. You're not. Kenny Atkinson, you somebody on that bench. You used to tell them before you're a professional. You in the game. They got to come out there and play. If other people, no matter how much we paying them, are not doing their job to defensively or offensively to get the ultimate goal of a W. I mean, JL, we are soft. That was the biggest word I wrote down. We are soft. You know
Yeah.
who else is soft? The Boston Celtics. When niggas don't
Yeah.
want contact or people don't want to get banged, no homo pause for y'all to do that shit. We don't. We from Cleveland. But you sit outside and shoot threes all day and live and die by 50-50 buckets. We can't do that. That's not, I mean, that's the identity I guess they did make through the season, but the playoffs is totally different because everybody's been watching what you've been doing throughout the season, so they
Yeah.
know how to capitalize on that. That's all Indiana doing. But the shot selections and the rebounds and the points in the paint and the defense, it looks trash. We soft. It's over for me. I told you that earlier. I don't see, you said game 7. I had them winning in game 5, 4-1. My shit is, it's over. Go ahead. Go ahead with your question. Yeah, because I know you ready. Go ahead.
Yeah, he want to get on, but it's
Yeah,
just
I know, but you said it, JL. That's my final thing. We're not tough enough. Hunter did get, a little tapped on his shit, and he pushed him, man, and that dude got penalized, ejected. But besides that, we still look soft.
yeah.
We look like we have no toughness. And one other thing that I want to say is I feel Donovan Mitchell. Fuck it, I ain't going back out after halftime. Make up an excuse of why I'm hurt. Because you
Right.
cannot put 40 points on one man every game and think you're going to come out victorious and ain't nobody else supporting Cavs. I mean, I'm glad Garland and everybody is out there, but y'all not doing shit. And like you said, JL, your boy, we pumped him up so much. Jerome getting so much black booty, he forgot where he at.
I
Come on,
mean,
man.
non-existent, man. Like
No.
non-existent, and uh, again, I don't make excuses. Um, I just know we shoot a lot, so
Yeah.
you gotta take that for what it is, and you're gonna live or die by it.
Yeah.
I just, the like DeAndre Hunter you mentioned. I felt like he's been talked out of his game this entire
Exactly.
series.
And
You
pumped.
you've been so concerned with old boy that got ejected, that it's just like even with him getting ejected, it still felt like they won. Cause like Charles Barkley said, that could have like it was supposed to galvanize us and
Fire us
and
up. Yeah.
and yeah, it did nothing. Like they were just so lackadaisical. It didn't even look like they wanted to play. I mean, you're still committing dumb fouls when we need you on. Look, I don't know how bad that toe aching, bro, but don't commit a stupid foul because you want to come out because that toe hurting. Like we need you on the court. You said you want to come back and play. You're back on the court from game 3 to game 4. What happened?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what
And I'm
happened?
tired of it. I'm tired of it.
Like
Like I
what
said,
happened?
every year we get to this point and break down. I can't take it. And this is why I tell y'all, LeBron James is coming back. So I don't know, man. It's just I'm pissed off, man.
LeBron come
Cause
back,
you
man.
see what I'm wearing. I'm not. I'm supporting a team that's gonna at least get past, something.
See, I'm just if we got a chance, then you're saying we got a chance. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna come out tomorrow. I would believe they will come out desperate, like they should have been in game 4. But look, until it's over, I'm gonna believe that this team is gonna
And that's why you
at
where
least
you
prove
at.
why you were the number 1 seed in the East. Like, don't make it just be in vain. Like,
hmm
nut up.
I'm
Like,
waiting for Killer's question. But go ahead, Jay. I'm
no,
listening.
he want to come on with a question, right? Just shoot the
Oh,
questions, big dog. Like,
yeah.
yeah, like,
I mean,
listen
me
again.
personally, this is why you live where you live, and I live where I live. After leaving from Cleveland, I stopped being believing. You believe
Oh,
that in Game
I do.
7 we going yeah, I don't. I think it's
Believe we can
over.
get to a game 7.
I
Yeah,
think it's over. We too soft, Jail. I mean, to me, if you really want to make a statement and show some toughness, I'm going with what you said a long time ago. Nigga, I'm starting Tristan Thompson like a hockey player. You just going out there swinging on niggas. We don't care
They got
if
one.
you. Yeah, thank you. And they started him. Did you see that? They started him.
His job is to come in
Johnson.
and put some hands on people.
Just put hands
Period.
on people.
Grill, he got the grill tatted up. Look like he's straight from the corner, dog. Like, who wants this work? Like, shit, I ain't had no work all day. Like, yeah, do it. It's like Tyson is a big body. I mean, if you want to waste fouls, like, do it with these guys. Like, I mean, again, for me, Jared Allen, physically, like, he's just not there. Evan Mobley for sure. Like, you're starting to bother me. Like, you're trying to like push the ball up and then establish your way back. Dog, you give the ball up, find your spot, and then establish yourself. Don't be trying to push the ball up and then like, I mean, I can't.
And you carry.
The
nigga be carrying. Every time he dribble the ball, he carry it.
Yeah.
He throwing the ball right there so they can't steal it like you're carrying. Give it to a guard and go for there.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, we did change coaches. And I do believe there was a difference.
Yeah, you
if you want to say difference in playoff performance, then yeah, I definitely saw this team being different. I think that some of our role players who I was expecting for this moment, like I was expecting to have these big moments. Hunter is one of them. Like Hunter,
it's disappointing
because Hunter to me is supposed to be for this reason, the playoffs. I felt Ty Jerome play all season, gearing up for the playoff run. Like, yeah, so you do bring in a man that was averaging what two people were. Yeah, you do. Yeah. I think we were in the number one seed when we traded for him, so I don't think that had anything to really do with, Hunter.
No, Hunter was here for Tatum. Hunter was here for Tatum, and I don't think Hunter gonna get to see Tatum, and that's just where it is. And like I do see a big difference.
The way he playing, I don't want to see Tatum.
But my final thought was yes, I do see the difference. Although we did make a coaches change, because look at our record; it's 10 times better than what it was last year. So I mean, everything's good. It's just when we get to this point, who are we? We don't have an identity, man. We're live and die by the three. You and Boston are gonna have a 3-point contest if y'all both make it out. But at the same time, Jo, it's depressing. We're Cleveland. New York is showing more grit than we are, and they're trash. We supposed to be
nothing else. They in your face.
Yeah, for real. And like I said, where is the toughness at? Like I swear to God, I'll be starting Tristan. Pick up your 4 fouls in the first quarter, but somebody gonna be hurt. No, for real. The fifth one's gonna be a technical.
Yeah, real shit, man. Like,
I just don't see it. Like, we just are so like pretty boys. Like, look, come on, man. Where's the grit at? And I hope we win tomorrow, but I think it's over, Jo. I'm wearing my tribes.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah, we all have opinions right now. I mean, like,
I'm sorry.
Mine ain't no fact. Yours ain't no fact. Killer, what you saying is not facts. It's like it's an opinion. You know what I mean? We're all giving our opinion, and that's a fair deal. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
leave Killer alone. Killer over there smiling.
When there's no horse in the race for you, you just find things to do. So he's finding something to do right now. What is that? I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wouldn't say worse than last year. I honestly wouldn't say that. I just think that, again, we put ourselves in a position where we decided to live and die by the 3-point line.
Right.
And shit, so did Indiana. The difference was they hit there.
They hit theirs.
In 2 games, for sure, at least they hit there. And then in the one game, they got a big one at the end. So, it's not really facts. It's definitely your opinion, big dog. And I appreciate them as always. I know I'm going to go back on you on Facebook and comment it again to your opinions. But you have every right to those. And just until it's over, I'm going to just see what happens. Because what if it does? Then, what if it does? What if it
I'm
doesn't?
just gonna say this to Killer. Killer, I told Jay off air that if the Cavs lose, I'm going with the Timberwolves. So I don't know, but this is very disturbing. And yes, they are all opinions because if the Cavs win tomorrow, I'm back on board. That easy. I'm just being honest. Just that be easy.
What Kool-Aid was there to drink? I mean, you was definitely Dallas drinking. So
Yeah,
like, what
yeah.
Kool-Aid with the cat was you
What
drinking? Like,
blueberry? You
yeah,
know what I
and let's
mean?
like you called him out, EP. He a
Yeah,
closet Cavs fan, and
yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
yeah.
He waiting for LeBron to come back. That's all it is. I'm
That's
sorry, I'm over
insane,
here
man.
trying to break this up over here. But yeah,
It's
man, I
all
mean,
good.
it's just to me, Jo. At the end of the day, we soft, man. And I thought and I told you that was our problem when you brought it up that we want to live and die by the three. Yeah, we're not Duke. We want to play this pretty boy image, and it's not working, especially at this point because everybody's seeing what we did throughout the season.
Yeah,
Playoffs is totally different game. It's just like in football. The plays that you thought you seen at during the regular season, it's a whole new playbook, a playoff book. So I don't see how the Cavs is not seeing this. But Donovan Mitchell, I tip my hat off to you. I wouldn't have came back either in the second half. Something hurting.
yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah, like
Yeah,
some
I'm
hurt.
cool. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, something hurt. I'll be back on Tuesday.
Yeah, again, I don't know what. Yeah, he probably been over there sipping that juice, man. He
But
all
what
over
is
the
he?
place
What
right
did
now.
he tell us?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we all said what a disappointing season would be, not making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like
Right, that's it.
we've all said that. Like that
Yeah,
has not been a mystery. So what I
yeah,
mean. Would I be disappointed? Yeah. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Would I be
yeah,
like, damn, another season kind of wasted? As much
yes.
as listen, and as much as I don't want to give any type of credit to the fact that we were down a bunch of stars in game 1 and 2. That has
Yeah.
nothing to do with it. We still,
Mm-mm.
but there is something to it. Um, we just again got caught with the injury bug. Like
Mhm.
that's a fact. Like that is a fact. When you're missing damn near 70 points in the first 2 games, that's a fact. Like that's not an opinion. That's a fact. I mean, people love to go off stats. That's a fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So again,
it's a big fact.
it just sucks that we had to bite another bullet with this injury bug. It sucks that, you know,
We
if
are soft.
if your shot's not falling you out of it. Because I mean, if Indiana doesn't go 12 for 18 in the first half, it's a different story.
Now
Like
let
it's
me
just a
say
different
this,
story. Like
JL.
we're acting like they were like doing something different. They were just fucking shooting the lights out.
If I know that I'm not a matter like a Cora or somebody on the bench, I'm coming in just fouling. I'm trying to, I mean, not to be disrespectful, but I'm hurting somebody, JL. I'm just saying, I'm gonna get my money's worth where y'all go. I'm gonna make the crowd love me
Not to be
just because of
disrespectful,
the
but
fact. Yeah, not to
yeah.
disrespect you. I mean, it's in the game, but I'm doing some Charles Oakley. I'm doing some Charles Barkley type stuff to, I
But what
don't,
help
I'm
did he
not,
have? I'm sorry,
who?
AP. I'm reading that shit. I'm like, but what help did he have? Like
Who
Tone, what
had?
up, big dog? Tone, what up, big dog? But yeah, like you're calling him a Tracy McGrady, and like, okay, but in this series, what help did he have? Like the
None.
man went for damn near 50 and we lost that game. Like, and I guess
Yeah.
that was his fault too. Like, so like
I can't.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Can
you
we
can't
keep?
sometimes with Maverick fans. It just they're
I
very
mean,
obnoxious.
I'm not about
They
to
like to bring you
play.
into their world, their
Yeah,
misery.
I'm
So
not
like I'm
about
gonna
to
stay out of
play.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not gonna
about
play
to
that
play.
game with you, Killer.
Yeah, you're trying to take
He
up our
tried it though, big
YouTube
dog.
time. You trying to take up our
He tried it.
podcast. Yeah, he
Yeah,
tried.
he tried it, dude.
Yeah.
Look, it happens again until the last zeros go on the board. There's a possibility.
Yeah. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. But if you want to be realistic, then yeah, it doesn't look good for the Cleveland Cavaliers, especially if you got a hobbled. Even if he's not hobbled, if he do have a hobbled Mitchell, but we shall see, man.
I don't believe that, JL.
Game 5 is Tuesday, and we're gonna see what happens, man.
I don't believe that, JL. I believe the fact is Atkinson was like, you know what, bro? I'm not about to do this to you. We made up an injury. Just sit down for the rest of the year. I mean, for the rest of this game. Because he came out at halftime and was dribbling and shooting around, and then you ain't see him again. So I just think Kenny Atkinson gave him the day off so he could be prepared for Tuesday. And, we do something. And if the
I
Cavs
mean, that's
win,
what
I'm
you
back
have
on the
to do. I
bandwagon.
mean,
That's what you have to do.
it's
We had
literally
coaches
win or
that
go
did it.
home. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally win or go home. So
We had coaches that be like, man, ain't no reason for your ass to play this game. Sit out.
we were down 100. Shit, we were
Yeah.
down by 100. I'm like, what's this? It wasn't gonna look. We won. We won the last 2 quarters. It didn't mean shit. Like
No.
it didn't mean nothing. We still lost by 20. So like, you know what I mean? That game was over. Yeah, I can say halftime. I said, well, I just hope for the best on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like that's all we can do, man.
I said it's over on Tuesday, but if they pull it out, I'm back on the
I'm back,
bandwagon.
baby.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to be a hater right now, but my feelings are
That's
involved.
why I'm not right. My show ain't gonna roll till
Yeah, but I
it ain't
mean,
gonna roll, dog. It's over when it's over. It's
all
over
due
when it's over.
respect, all due respect. Like my mama called me and said, Eric, I said, yeah. She said, you watching the game? I said, no, not no more, man. She said, yeah, because they showed up with their bodies, but not their goddamn NBA skills. I said, Ma, you right. She said, yeah, I'm getting off the phone now. I just want to tell you that. Good night.
It's like Space Jams, man. Like somebody stole their powers and shit. The Monstars came and took their shit. It was just on the court. That's terrible, man. And
we told them this, though. We told the Cavs, before y'all go on that road trip, it's going to be a hostile environment.
Yeah.
And Indiana not giving a fuck. They punching people and they know, I don't want to say it.
And I was just confused from game 3 to game 4 because game 3 was the Cavalier team that I was expecting to see in this series for the rest of the way. Like I said, oh nigga, this is what I was waiting for right here.
Yeah. And this is why you Cleveland Cavalier organization, me and Jo did all this bitching and crying about it.
Who said
but
that?
this is what it is.
Yeah, we gave you your credit when y'all was missing bodies. We said we said Dallas was the most damaged team out here. Like,
can we get back focused?
That thing down, man.
Can we get back focused, JL?
I want to make a point. Go ahead, E.
I want to make a point. I'm gonna leave Killer alone. That's why I'm glad you ain't bring him on. But Killer, we love your comments, but just
for sure. You already know.
We love your comments. But this is what me and J.O.'s been fighting and bitching about for the whole season. And Cavs, this is why your organization don't get this. We've been bitching about prime time. Do you know I'm rushing and making moves and doing this to be ready at 8 o'clock? And this is the thanks you give us?
Trying not to get too busted and everything.
Making sure the lady and the kids is right so I can have the rest of the night to myself. And I got to go to work with this shit? This is why you don't get primetime games.
On Mother's Day. You had
Mother's Day.
You had me do this shit on Mother's Day. Dude, I was insane.
I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest. I'm sorry.
For sure, man. Look, they'll make you do it. And game 5 is Tuesday night. Hopefully they can pull a dub out and at least push it to a game 6 and see what happens after that. And we'll see what happens, man. All right, we'll just see what happens after that, man. But as always, before we end this show, we do something called Gotta Pick One. So we about to get into these Gotta Pick Ones, man. Let's get into it. Hey. Bungee jump or skydive?
Neither.
Shit.
But if I had to skydive is a little bit more scarier. So if I'm bungee jumping,
I'm thinking that's they are.
I mean, they both. See, with the skydiver, I was gonna say you got the dude or the female that's connected to you in some sense. So
Okay.
even if you do fuck up, you could pull a string. And then with bungee jumping, I'm still scared of that bitch popping, and I just hit
Yeah.
straight ground.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I'm coming down hot as it is. Like
yeah,
so
yeah,
my momentum just gonna take that cord
yeah.
with me and shit. Like,
Does the bungee jump thing got like a trampoline under
yeah, big ass.
it?
I'm talking about football field wide shit. Like, yeah, a couple of them.
Okay, I'm going bungee then. I'm going bungee if they got
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I was going bungee, but you made a great point about having the instructor with you on the
Yeah.
skydive side. So like, I might need my instructor with me on the skydive side. So let me go ahead and skydive one time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Okay.
going to do. I'm gonna get my
I can dig it.
skydive on. That's what's up.
Killer
That's what's
got me
up.
mad. I rode the whole
Yeah.
little boy over here. Like he's still going about
He
tight
tried
hella, but
it, boy.
yeah, yeah.
On
But I
to the
like the
next
bungee.
one. He tried that shit. Hey. Coach. You want to coach college or pro?
Me, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go with college. And the reason I'm going with college is it's a little bit more loyalty, I would say, a little bit with doing good as a college coach. The only thing that I wouldn't like about being a college coach is you got to check up on your kids, their grades. You got to be a
Yeah.
dad to all 15 of them. And
Yeah,
the
for sure.
pros, hey nigga, y'all grown. You know what I mean? Y'all
Yeah.
y'all don't
Out of
know by
trouble. Yeah.
now. Y'all don't know by now. Then I'm sorry. So
Right.
yeah, me, I still love the college and the atmosphere. So I'm going college coach.
Yeah. I'm saying college too, just because I feel like I still have a chance to connect and I have a
Mhm.
chance to make a difference. Like, you know what I mean? You get to the league and, you know, sometimes you might get those different attitudes where it's like, bro, I'm Willie beaming, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
And then on
you know,
top of
yeah,
that, Jo, it's nothing like being a college coach to see that you sent so many student athletes off to the pros. You know what I mean? So, that's also a good thing too. And then the kids come back and help you with the new generation. College, I mean, the pros, they don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? It's different.
yeah, that's a fact, killer. You can't tell a grown man nothing to making money.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I just think you
Especially
still
if
have
he
to.
making more than you, Killer.
Yeah, right. It's your broke ass.
No, I'm saying not him,
No,
but
I'm
as a
saying no,
coach,
coach. Like,
yeah.
yeah, the coach. Yeah,
Yeah.
with your broke ass, coach. Yeah, he making
Yeah,
more money
yeah,
with your broke ass,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
Yeah, now I call the play.
yeah.
You sit back. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's up. On to the next one. Hey, hey. Uh-oh. Are we going? Don't mess with the Zohan or Deuce Bigelow.
I'm gonna go Deuce Bigelow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm going Deuce
yeah. I
Bigelow.
just watched the Zohan the other day, but Deuce Bigelow, that shit was hilarious. But
Yeah.
just don't mess with the Zohan though, for real.
Mhm.
Don't mess with him. That's funny. All right,
Yeah, I'm going definitely Deuce Bigelow. Yeah.
that's what's up. I'm going Deuce Bigelow. Yeah, Deuce Bigelow as well. On to the next one. Hey, hey. Chad Johnson or Keyshawn Johnson?
Chad. I'm
Ocho?
going
Is it
Chad.
Ocho?
Yeah. Just because I mean Ocho and uh uh what's the other Johnson? The Keyshawn, two different type of players. I mean, Keyshawn ran routes. Ocho Cinco said, nigga, if I'm open, throw it to me. And
Yeah,
the tactics that Ocho Cinco brought to the game after scoring the touchdown and doing the river dance and doing the tactics him and T.O. was doing, like Keyshawn ain't never hold that. You know what I mean? I only watched the Bengals because Ocho Cinco. You know what I
that's
mean? And I'm gonna be
yeah.
honest. Every team that Keyshawn was on, it was always somebody else. Like he wasn't a main factor. Yeah.
So he won the main factor in New York with the Jets.
With the Jets, no.
Man, he was a
No,
dog.
no.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, to you, they had the running back that was the dog to me.
Curtis Martin.
Curtis
But
Martin, yeah.
yeah, but on the receiver side, Keyshawn was their main
Yeah. But they
target.
couldn't get it. They couldn't get him the targets all like that. All he was catching was sweeps and 5 yards outs. And Keyshawn wasn't catching no bombs or, I don't know. Mine is Chad Johnson. That's all
That's
I'm
what's
gonna
up.
say.
Killer
Yeah.
going Chad. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely going with Chad as well. But I wasn't going to throw Keyshawn on the bus like he wasn't
No,
that man though. But
he
yeah, I'm definitely going
was.
Chad. Yeah, just on the strength of how not only him just being like, I'm gonna call my coach at 4 a.m. just to tell him I'm open, but
Yeah.
just his whole way of getting the ball. I mean, he'll go across the middle, he'll go deep, he'll come short. You know what I mean? Shit, he even tried to block Ray Lewis one time. It didn't work out well, but he tried it.
No.
You know what I mean? So I give him that, dog.
Yeah,
I
Chad was a
definitely give him
monster.
that. Yes,
But
sir.
Keyshawn, I forget what team Keyshawn was on where he was really that dude. Like I'm trying to think, it was before the Jets. I forget.
I don't think so. I
Mhm.
think Jets was his shit. Like I'm drawing a blank. Like, yeah, I remember him mainly in that Jets uniform, but
Yeah, because with him with the Jets, I mean, him and
he
every
had
time I
something.
think
I think
about the
Chad
Jets,
Pennington at the time or something. Like,
yeah,
he
but
had
with
the
him
best
with
of
the
the best.
Jets, it reminds me of the one guy from Ohio State that played for us, and he went there, Braylon Edwards. So I mean, to me, I just felt like they was the same type of caliber type dude. Wasn't nothing too
Yeah.
special about him.
He's
But
trying to he's
before,
dead.
yeah, Keyshawn
Shit,
was
like,
a better receiver overall. But
yeah,
in his earlier years, I like Keyshawn. Yeah.
that's what's up. Last one, man. Hey, hey, most deaf or common?
I'm gonna go with Common. Most Def, he's a great producer. He's a great songwriter. He's all around, a good dude.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely with the
some,
Bucks. Yep. Not to cut
but
you off,
some,
but yeah, Keyshawn definitely he bought out the Bucks too though.
yeah,
That probably was his best years.
yeah.
Probably.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That's
yeah, that's what's up.
with Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, needless to say, I'm gonna go with Common. Common just is deep, a cool, mellow type. You know what I mean? Whatever. You can listen to his album all the way through. Most Def didn't do that for me, so that's why I'm going where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going common. Yeah, I just thought he had a different approach to music. Like you said, definitely with the calm, cool, almost what they call R&B, that damn, like that
Soul music,
yeah, or neo
neo
soul, yeah,
soul,
like
yeah,
that
neo,
neo soul type of rap style
right,
to it.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And he brought conscious to the game. You know what I mean? Yeah, him and Mo. I mean, both of them did. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah,
I,
definitely.
I
But
got a
yeah,
funny
Pat
one
Johnson
for you.
was a QB in Tampa. Yep.
Yeah,
You
I
got one
got a
for me?
funny one. Yeah, I got one for you.
That's what's up. On to the next one. Hey,
I don't know how you grew up or what you had in your house, but you got to pick one: carpet or hardwood floors.
mm, I like the I, that's terrible. That's a good one. That's funny as
I
shit
mean,
too.
I'm just saying though, you wake up in the morning, you hit that damn cold floor versus
Yeah,
that carpet. Then you
yeah,
got this splinter in that hardwood floor. You can
yeah,
play football, tackle football in the house with moving the furniture around with that carpet. You ain't doing that with no hardwood floor. So I'm going with carpet, bro. I'm going with carpet. But hardwood floors look nicer. But I'm going with
yeah. And I
carpet.
can slide if it's done right. And I'm trying to get away from danger. I'm trying to get away from that belt. I can slide and hit that corner real quick. That carpet gonna trip me up. Like, ooh, I can get around that corner with the slide. But yeah,
Now, if
I don't
you
know.
bring that up, I'm going with hardwood floors. Hollis. Because we got our ass. Look, nigga, if I could slide around the
If I
corner.
can slide up out of there, dog, I'm gonna hit you with the moonwalk real tight, like with the Smooth
Yeah,
criminal.
you don't know how many ass whippers I got with carpet burns. Getting your
Yeah, you
ass,
feel me?
your
Yeah.
ass. So if you make that point, JL, I'm going with hardwood polished floors. They have to be polished. You know what I
Yeah, they
mean?
got to be polished for your boy. And I know
But
all the little trigger spots to slide right. Yeah.
oh yeah,
But yeah, the carpet though, yes. In the cold, in the sense of the cold, the sense of like new carpet, fresh carpet, that shit just it does something. So like, yeah, definitely a carpet fan, but I'm
I
trying to
just
get
think
away.
that carpet was fun to play on as a
Yeah,
kid
for
and
sure.
lay on and watch a movie and all that. But you made a great point, Jo. Hey, as many if we had to go to childhood, I'm picking hardwood floors polished with the
As an
players.
adult, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
as an adult in the semi years of teenage years, I would like to go carpet. You could lay down with a girl on the carpet. You ain't laying
Real,
down
you
on
can
no
make a nice
hardwood.
palette
Yeah,
on
real
carpet. Like
nice,
that,
nice one.
that
Yeah,
hardwood palette just hit a little different. You
yeah,
gotta have a
yeah.
carpet for the palette, man.
And then that hardwood floor got that one nail or that one
Yeah.
splinter piece of wood that So I would carpet though.
But you can also get when it's hot though, you can still get that hardwood to give you some cold, give you a
Thank
little cold
you.
feel for a
Yeah,
minute. Just lay down on that
yeah.
hardwood floor for a minute, man.
You got a point. You got a point, Dale. Like I said, you keep it going, all right? Because like I said, you got me leaning more towards the hardwood floors. You
That's
convincing
insane.
me. You selling me.
Oh my god, man. Well, shit. Hey, look, man. That was another edition of You Gotta Pick Ones. Appreciate y'all participation, man. You know what I mean? Hey. Oh shoot. Hey, look, man. Look, EP. It's another one, man. It's another great episode of the Jail Show Unedited. Again, man, if y'all watched it through, thank y'all. I can't end the show without thanking y'all, without letting y'all know how much we appreciate all the love and support and how the fact that y'all keep us going and trying to get better. So as always, from the JL Show, from me, and I know from EP, just want to say thank y'all as always, man.
Go Cavs, man. Go Cavs.
Shit, go Cavs, man. That's all you got to say. That's all you started out with.
Because I'm moving to a different team. I swear
That's
to God, I'm
what's
gonna be a bandwagon somewhere.
That's what's up. That's terrible. Hey, look, man, I'm your boy JL. That's your boy EP, man. This is the Jail Show Unedited. Follow, like, subscribe, share. It's absolutely
It's
free. We're on
free.
multiple platforms, man. You feel me?
It's
Now get that
free.
shoulder. Hey.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss open doors, like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the JO Show.
Yeah, look, and then that shoulder. Hey, look, your shoulders don't roll when you see this. If your shoulders don't roll when you hear this, you are a hater. You are a hater. That's just what it is. Ain't nothing else to say, man. Just a hater. You ain't doing nothing. I'm taking up an hour of your time, man. And it's entertaining. Stop acting like that. You feel me? Hey.